Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
Yes, I mean, the defense really, their case, Max, has been throughout cross-examination because they really had no case at all. In fact, their case was less than 30 minutes. As you said, they called 0 witnesses, instead just submitting some additional exhibits into evidence that the jury will have handy in that deliberation room. Now, deliberations can begin as early as Friday, but prosecutors indicated it'll likely be Monday of next week. Closing arguments are set to begin on Thursday. Those will likely take 2 days. So Thursday and Friday, again, the jury getting the case on Monday, most likely. Now, as you said, Combs did not testify and will not be testifying. I had reported that yesterday. I had a source familiar with the case tell me that Combs had been wrestling this and weighing this with his defense, but ultimately came to the conclusion.
Wow. OG, let me go on and get my spiel in first because I know you there, but man, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, man, and make sure you guys figure out a way, man, to hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. OG look like this tank. I told you already, that man going home Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday, that boy be sitting on the couch watching TV just like me. This boy here is not going to be out. Listen, man. They are confused and amazed right now at what's about to happen with Diddy. Come on with it, OG.
There is no confusion. The elements of law speak for itself. Those couple of little beat-up charges that they took away, burning up of a car, sex trafficking, has no element of what's going on. Diddy is getting ready to be convicted of at least 3 crimes.
No, we don't know that. We don't know that. 3 crimes.
I just told you that.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
But you just said he was going home. So
we don't know that. We don't. You don't know if he's not gonna go home. I'm telling you right now. No, you. That's what you're thinking. You didn't think Young Thug was going home, and he did.
Young Thug didn't.
Young Thug went home. He took a plea and went home. You said he wasn't going home. I remember.
Yeah, he wasn't going home. He wasn't. If the case hadn't got the way. Well, we're not talking about the hit.
All I'm telling you now, you step back into the saddle of saying somebody else not going home, and I'm telling you now, Diddy got action yesterday when they dropped them charges down. That confused the jury. The jury trying to figure out what's going on. I thought we were trying for this. No, I thought we were trying for that. What's going on, man? Why did they change this? Why are they telling us not to look at that now? And that discourages things. I believe that's going to put some doubt and some confusion in the juror's head.
Oh, so you've been on the jury before?
No, but I'm just telling you the way it's looking, man.
You sure talking like an expert.
I'm telling you, I'm not talking like no expert, OG. Stop it, man. I'm just saying. It seems like that would do that. Don't you think that it seemed like that would throw some type of ulterior situation mentally in those guys' head to think about, okay, now they switching it up. They don't want us to think about this. We can't think about the Kid Cudi arson. We can't think about these 3 things on sex trafficking. Oh, we can't think about the assault in this way. What in the hell is going on with the DA?
Now, you finished?
Yeah.
All that hooping and hollering sounded like auntie. And don't just because you talk louder than me, don't make you right, bro. Just like you say, human nature. Once I heard about Kid Cudi and I heard about this, how do you think it's going to erase from my mind? How do you think that after I've heard all of this stuff, 12 people hearing, they've listened to some tapes about freak-offs and hooping and hollering and said it was amazing. Even the jury could, even the crowd could hear. It's stuff that's locked into your psychic that you just can't get rid of just because they dropped a couple of charges. So, okay, they said, okay, he didn't do this, but he did do this. He's going to prison, bro.
Wow, he's going to prison, bro. That's all you can tell me. Is he going to prison, bro?
I told you that from the beginning.
I'm telling you, he might not even go to prison. I'm telling you, they could have a hung jury.
You said he'll be home Tuesday.
Yeah, I did say that, but I'm telling you, there's doubt there. There's doubt. I'm not taking nothing back. There's doubt. There's doubt.
No doubt.
The jury, there's doubt.
He didn't. The only doubt and it's no doubt, he just never did it for money. He did it. Everything they say he did it. But he didn't do a criminal enterprise. And if his defense was on the money, because that Shapiro girl, she did a whole day's summation on the Rule 29, and I think she just wasted a gang of time. All they had to do was write that out, and the judge would have kicked that out. But they did it for the drama part and making him think he earned his money. He's wasting money on them cop-out Charlie attorneys he got. But
you're gonna see, and you're gonna owe me an apology when he walks out of there come Tuesday morning, go hang out with his family for the 4th of July. They popping fireworks, and Massey will be out, and they'll be out too. How about that?
That's an apology I'll never have to make.
What?
He'll never be an OJ. That's not the dream team, and the glove do fit, so they're not gonna acquit.
But see, you didn't have to put that in there, OG. What do you mean they not going to quit? The glove don't fit. This is not that they didn't even say nothing. The defense didn't even have a case to even put up. They feel like this is an open and shut case. They feel like there's no reason for them to combat this stuff. We know who Diddy is. We know what Diddy done. And what you guys accused him of was not even a thing that he done. And they're going to have to play the piper, because this man going home and all the stuff, he might not have the money he had before, and he might not have the recognition he had before, but he will have freedom. He will have freedom.
You believe in the good tooth fairy and the rabbits lay eggs, right?
He will have freedom, OG.
Yeah. He done paid 7 attorneys.
He got 7 attorneys that doing their job.
Doing absolutely nothing.
They didn't have to do nothing. They presented the case wrong, OG. The prosecuting team did a horrible job. That's why they dropping stuff now. I know you see this. Some things Ray Charles can see when Stevie Wonder point at it.
Okay, Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles. they gonna make the music that he'll be take that.
Some things Ray Charles can see when Stevie Wonder point at it. I'm telling you right now. And you can see that this thing is not going the way that they planned it. They went in there half cocked. They went in there and didn't have all their I's dotted and their T's crossed. And now they got to stand in front of that jury and admit that they done wasted this government money, and somebody on their team gonna lose their damn job too. That's what I want to tell you. Somebody gonna lose their job because they didn't do this right. They didn't approach this right. And somebody that was fighting for this, that's the same somebody that's gonna have their ass on the line for this. So get ready for that. And I want you to apologize come Tuesday.
Since you brought up Young Thug, as the way Georgia botched up the Young Thug trial, Fannie Willis didn't lose her job. Ain't nobody in New York gonna.
That was different. That was different.
Now it's different.
That was different.
This said Young Thug went home.
Young Thug went home, and Diddy going home. But there will be repercussions for them wasting 28 days is what they done said in here and did this. 28 days wasting the people's time.
How long was Young Thug in jail? Damn near 3 years.
That's a different type of situation. 28 days they've been. Well, Diddy was in jail for about a year, wasn't he?
He ain't been in jail. September will be a year.
Yeah, it's tough on Diddy trying to deal with this. He ain't used to doing time, man.
Yeah, well, when he finishes these 180 months, he'll be all right.
He ain't getting no 180 months. Guys, get in the comments, man.
At least 180 months.
No, I doubt it. I will see, OG, because I don't believe the racketeering, the sex trafficking that he was accused of. I don't believe it. They're going to have to show me.
When this is over, you know what the judge is going to tell Diddy?
What he going to tell him?
Take that.
OG, get off my phone. Listen, guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. But, guys, if you're still watching, man, make sure you watch because Auntie done spoke out for Massey. So that should be somewhere here on the screen, man. Auntie spoke out, and OG had a lot to say about it, and he accused that woman of some stuff like she not sincere. But you're going to have to check it out because he had me laughing about this. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk.